started planting cover crops for the chickens so that they have some fresh produce in their diets. They get a lot of scrap produce from the garden and they get food scraps from the kitchen, but I want them to be able to forage a little bit too. So you can see the clover is starting to come up. It's a perennial clover, and since it's so shady back here, it should do really well and actually manage to persist for quite a while. Sometimes perennial clovers don't tolerate the summer heat as much, but this is pretty shady back here. There's also a bunch of ryegrass, daikon radishes, peas, some spinach. So I'm hoping that all that really starts to take off. And so this is the chickens' new area to forage in. They were a little cramped in their coop, and they had been using the nesting boxes to poop in rather than to lay eggs. So I cleaned out their nesting boxes really well and put pine straw in the nesting boxes to encourage them to nest there, and then built them this area so that they can forage in. It's under grapevines, and so they'll fertilize the grapevines, and they'll also go in there and eat bugs and do chicken stuff, and then they'll use their nesting boxes to lay eggs, hopefully. Yeah, you can see the coop portion here, pretty heavily fortified with hardware cloth and chicken wire. I don't know if you can see the hardware cloth back behind it. Nothing's getting in or out there. And then I said I put pine straw on all the nesting boxes, so it opens up from the back here. And actually they pooped in the nesting boxes again. Great. Not really sure what to do about that at this point. But anyway, they tried to make a little nest in the forage area earlier today, which I thought was funny. The door just has kind of a latch here on the side. It's got a nice roof with shingles. I don't know if you can really see that or not. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the chicken situation now.